Eagles fan, let's talk numbers. And I am not talking about the game score. I am talking about $68 million, because that is exactly what the franchise put on the table in April of this year to ensure that Cam Jurgens would be our center for the next 4 years. It seemed like the right move. After all, he was coming off a Pro Bowl season and the front office believed they had secured the future of the offensive line. But what we are seeing on the field in 2025 is very far from being worth that investment. The news circulating right now is heavy because experts and analysts are advising the Eagles to put this $68 million player on the bench. That is right. The guy who was supposed to be the pillar of our protection has become, according to critics, one of the worst investments in the league this season. So the honeymoon ended quickly, and the patience of the fans and the press seems to have run out. For those who think this is an exaggeration, let's go to the cold hard data from Pro Football Focus. Out of 38 eligible players at the center position in the NFL, Cam Jurgens is ranked 30th. His overall grade is a mediocre 58.4, but it gets worse. When it comes to pass protection, meaning stopping our quarterback from getting hit, he has a pitiful grade of 48.3. Analyst Thomas Peterson was straight to the point, stating Jurgens is the third worst center in the entire league at protecting the pass this year. The scenario gets even more dramatic when we remember who he replaced, because for more than a decade, Philadelphia fans were spoiled by the excellence of Jason Kelce, a future Hall of Famer. The transition was supposed to be smooth, as Jurgens was drafted to be the natural heir, but the reality is that we swapped the best center in the NFL for one of the worst, and we paid a fortune for it. So missing Kelce has never felt so painful. Some might argue that he has been battling injury, which is true. He is not 100% physically, but the rule in the NFL is clear: if you are fit to step on the field, you have to perform. And today, his presence is doing more harm than good for an offense that is already fragile. Fans on social media were brutal, saying the team cannot do anything with him under center because he gets beat instantly by rival defenders. And going back to the money, it is impossible to ignore the context, because this new contract made Jurgens the second highest paid center in NFL history. He only earns less than Creed Humphrey of the Chiefs, but the difference is that Humphrey is a 2-time Super Bowl champion and plays at an elite level, while we are paying an elite price for a performance that at the moment is backup level. The external pressure is huge. The site Philly Special published a text calling for drastic changes, saying that despite the record of 8 wins and 3 losses, the team has serious problems. They suggest not only changing the offensive coordinator, but specifically that Cam Jurgens be replaced by Brett Toth. So the message is clear that the Pro Bowl status of the past cannot guarantee the starting job today. And it seems that where there is smoke, there is fire, because rumors indicate that the Eagles' coaching staff has already realized the need to shake up the offensive line. Sources say Jurgens is struggling and becoming an easy target for opposing defenses, and that changes are on the way. Whether he goes to the bench for technical reasons or to recover physically, the fact is he cannot keep playing like this. The team has 8 wins and 3 losses, fighting at the top of the conference, but we know that in football, the weakest link in the chain is what breaks the team in the playoff. Having a hole right in the middle of the offensive line is an invitation for a disaster against stronger defenses. Howie Roseman has always prioritized the trenches, and seeing his main bet failing must be keeping the front office awake at night. Now, I want to throw the ball to you, fan. Do you think the Eagles should have patience since they paid a lot, and he has proven he has talent? Or is it time to admit the momentary mistake and put Brett Toth into play? Should a $68 million player go to the bench? Leave your opinion here in the comments, because this discussion is going to heat up this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Eagles news.